time is it? It's streaming time. What time is it? It's streaming time. What time is it? It's streaming time. Hello. Hello, chat. Welcome to the mother freaking stream. Sorry if I'm wet. I just prayed. But whoa. Okay, welcome to the stream, chat. Today we're going to be reading the Vision and the Voice by Aleister Crowley. We're gonna be making notes. We're gonna be continuously just working on a multitude of spiritual things. This is my notebook that I have that I made. Are you the only one? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But it turns out that I guess like streaming on on the mobile gets me way more viewers because this is twice the amount of viewers that oil up. This is twice the amount of viewers that I usually get from a normal sense. But for everybody here watching, welcome to the stream. My name is Ken. I am the host of the Ikwan Estahab, or the Brethren of the Gold. Um Brethren of Gold. And today we are going to be reading The Vision and the Voice by Aleister Crowley. We're going to be reading it together as a group. We're going to be so if you guys want to pull up PDFs of The Vision and the Voice to get it cracking, if you oh, also I brought a singing bowl with me too. So if you guys would like to hear any sound therapy. Yeah, it's a book. Yeah, it's a book. Vision and the Voice is so I'll give you guys like the basic rundown. Okay, so Vision and the Voice is if you guys watch the channel, there has been there's a video about the 30 Enochian ethers that I made on my channel not too long ago, probably like a month ago, right? Yes, I'm an occultist. I'm an Islamic occultist, actually, a very rare breed. But if you guys check my channel, there is a post on there that called the list of the 30 Enochian ethers. So the Vision and the Voice is a way more systematic version. Is this about God? It's about the Enochian ethers. It's about the Enochian ethers, the 30 Enochian ethers, actually. So if you guys look through my notebook here, I think it's good. I think it's personally good in my opinion. But if you guys look through the notebook right here, oh, it's kind of here. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Maybe I should have added a ring light, but here, let me up the brightness. Let me up the brightness. There we go. You guys should be able to see this. I have a bunch of notes already done on the Vision, the Voice, Ether number 30. It is a really intricate book. I think it's a very intricate, very interesting, and we're gonna all read it together. Hopefully, as a group. I'm gonna get up to, I want to say, Ether number 20, or yeah, I want to say I want to get up to Ether number 20, and then I'm gonna cut the stream, and we're gonna have 3 IRL streams, right? Within the next few weeks, and that's the game plan. So the game plan is we're gonna have 3 IRL streams in the next few weeks. Yeah, 3. And so there's 30 ethers, right? There's 30 ethers. So in this stream we're gonna be doing ethers number 30 to 20. That next stream we're gonna do 20 to 10, and then 10 to 0, or 10 to 1. So yeah, the whole idea is that we're gonna be reading the Vision, the Voice together, hopefully accumulating some sort of information, some sort of insight, some sort of a revelation, I personally, from what I've read from the Vision, the Voice, find it to be very interesting. I already have, like I said, like a myriad of different decodes. It's just one of them again. But here, if you guys want to see all my decodes actually on the Vision and the Voice, here, I could show it to you guys. It is, let's see. So this is the first one right here. This is the second page right here. This is This is the third page right here. This is the fourth page right here. So already within like the constraints of a 30th ether, we already have like a, how do I say this? We already have a full on like systematic explanation already of some decodes and some mysteries that are enshrouded in the vision, the voice. So without further ado, guys, yeah, I would really prefer, chat, if you guys pulled up a PDF of the vision and the voice and read along. You guys don't have to if you don't want to, but see, I almost slipped there. But you guys don't have to if you don't want to. But I would really prefer if you guys did. I dressed up really dapper for this for this thing. I almost like it was a job interview or something. But yeah. The idea is that we're going to read the vision, the voice. So let's get started. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I am in a vast crystal cube in the form of the great god Harpocrates. This cube is surrounded by a sphere. About me are 4 archangels in black robes, their wings and armor lined out in white. In the north is a book whose back and front are AMBZ in Enochian characters. Within it is written, I am the surrounding of the four. Lift up your heads, O houses of eternity, for my Father goes forth to judge the world. One light, let it become 1,000, and one sword 10,000. That no man hide him from my Father's eye in the day of judgment of my God. Let the gods hide themselves. Let the angels be troubled and flee away, for the eye of my Father is open, and the book of the aeons is fallen. Arise, arise, arise. Let the light of the sight of time be extinguished. Let the darkness cover all things. For my Father goeth forth to seek a spouse to replace her who is fallen and defiled. Seal the book of the steels of Asar concealed. That was a tongue twister. For the rivers have rushed together, and the name Yod He Vav He, or the Tetragrammaton, is broken in 1,000 pieces. Tremble ye, O pillars of the universe, for eternity is in travail of a terrible child. She shall bring forth a universe of darkness, whence shall leap for us forth a spark that shall put his father to flight. So, first and foremost, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reflect on almost every single page that's read in this book. But one thing that's really interesting about the first ever of the first page of the vision and the voice is it oh, excuse me, it covers a very abstract concept called the Shevrat HaKalim. Now, the Shevrat HaKalim is called the cosmic shattering. Now, the cosmic shattering is a so the cosmic shattering is basically a situation where the during the process of like, so to preface this, right, in a biblical sense, and like a spiritual and like scriptural sense, right, the way the world was created was that light condensed upon darkness. So darkness was upon the face of the earth at one point. Like at one point the earth, like it says in the scriptures, the earth was chaos and desolation, right? But in Hebrew, those words are tohu and bohu. Tohu mean chaos and bohu mean desolation. So basically, like the earth was chaos and desolation at one point. And then obviously we all know the famous saying that God said, let there be light, and there was light, correct? So in the Lurianic school of Kabbalah, the the process of light condensing into matter upon darkness caused something called the Shevrat HaKalim. Now the Shevrat HaKalim is the cosmic shattering. It is a shattering of vessels, like Shevrat HaKalim. Shevrat means shattering, Ha means of, Kalim means vessel. So Shevrat HaKalim, shattering of vessels. So what is the shattering of vessels, and why is it relevant to this book specifically? Why is it relevant to the vision, the voice? The reason why that the Shevrat HaKalim is so integral to the vision, the voice, is because it's something very simple. The reason why the Shevrat HaKalim is because if you guys read it right here, it says it right here. Here. Let me try to redirect it right here, but yeah, there. So it says right here that the tetragrammaton was shattered into 1,000 pieces, right? But here's the most important thing about this, though. The most important thing about the vision and the voice is that it says that the tetragrammaton was shattered against the cubic stone. So I want you guys to think about this. What is the cubic stone? So the thing about the cubic stone is that the cubic stone is the magnum opus of the alchemical process. The cubic stone is the philosopher's stone. So if you guys watch Harry Potter, there's the first Harry Potter book revolved around something called the philosopher's stone, and the philosopher's stone is a real alchemical process. It's a real alchemical thing that is very abstract, I think, and basically the philosopher's stone is the magnum opus or the great work of alchemy. It is the philosopher's stone is basically like it is conformed it is compounded within all 12 alchemical processes, and it is binded together with a very primordial force called prima materia. So more on that later, but basically the Chevrat HaKalim is all about when light condensed into matter, some vessels or certain vessels, which I'm not too certain of what it is, but certain vessels basically couldn't handle the outpour of light that came from the divine presence, and it shattered. And in the shattering process, this is where evil, and this is where Lurianic Kabbalists believe evil, and where they believe the Klipoth or the shadow of Kabbalah basically emerges out of. So basically, what the Lurianic Kabbalists believe is that um the process of light condensing into matter shattered a bunch of vessels and caused a rip in the space-time continuum. So in this process, we read about this in the vision and the voice right here. So like I said, seal the book within the seals with the seals of the stars concealed, for the rivers have rushed together, and the name Yod He Vav He is broken in 1,000 pieces. So that typical, in a pragmatic sense, what that means is it means that basically, and it says against the cubic stone too. It means that the tetragrammaton it's is like a container of the divine essence. It's a container of light almost. So think about it like this. Think about it like this. Okay, let's say. Okay, I'm just gonna put something random here. Listen to my headphones. Okay, let's say this headphones right here is the cubic stone. It's the magnum opus of alchemy, right? And this fist right here is the tetragrammaton. And funny enough, here look, Yod He Vav He. You know what I'm saying? So look, perfect example right here, right? But the Chevrat HaKalim, at least from a Phalimic perspective, it commenced when the great work of alchemy, characterized by this headphone, and the divine name or the tetragrammaton collided against each other to create the realm of text. So basically, but yeah, the Chevrat HaKalim, uh here guys, I'm just doing some promo for the stream right now, but yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, by the way. This has been a fun stream so far, and we're just getting started though. We are just getting started, trust me. But yeah, I'm just starting up my YouTube right now on my laptop. Just searching up different methods on getting my stream out. Uh, yeah. But I want you guys to think about something very important here. It seems that the concept of the Chevra Hakalim is in the constraints of the, what's it called? Hold up. Let's see. Oh my god. Sorry guys. My computer keeps crashing on me. That's why I actually had to decide to I decided to basically this is why I decided to basically stream on my phone, because my computer is not working, and it's like I just got this laptop too. I just freaking got this laptop and it's crashing on me. But yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna just wait for a few more viewers to kick in and then we're gonna continue. But alright. So yeah, like I was saying, the Shevra HaKalim is the cosmic shattering. And we see this in the constraints of the vision of the voice. But um, another thing that's pretty interesting is that in the vision of the voice, hold up, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. But let's see. Sorry, guys. This is my first time. This is my first time streaming on mobile. My first time streaming on mobile. So you guys have to be patient with me. Let's see. Delete. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna just look at the stream from my computer. And okay. Alright. Well, anyways, I'm gonna continue reading the vision of the voice, okay? So the obelisks are broken. The stars have rushed together. The light has plunged into the abyss. The heavens are mixed with hell. My father shall not hear their noise. His ears are closed. His eyes are covered with the clouds of night. The end, the end, the end. For the eye of Shiva he has opened. The universe is naked before him, for the aeon of Saturn leadeth toward the bosom of death. The angel of the east had a book of red, written in the letters of blue, ABFMA, and Enochian. The book grows before my eyes and filleth the whole heaven. Within it, it is written, You shall not tempt the Lord your God. I see above the book a multitude of white-robed ones from whom drop a great grain of blood. But above them is a golden sun, having an eye, whence a great light. It turned me to self and read therein, Seal up the book. Speak not that which you see, and reveal it unto none. For the ear is not framed that shall hear it, nor the tongue that can speak it. O Lord God, blessed be you forever. Your shadow is as great light. Your name is as breath of a love across all the worlds. Let's see now. Bruh, my computer keeps crashing. That's crazy. But yeah. Rend your garments, O ye clouds. Uncover yourself for the love of my son. Who are they that trouble you? Who are they that slew you? O light, come you who are joined with me to bruise the dragon's head. We who are wedded, and the earth perceiveth not. Oh, that our bed were seen of men, that they might rejoice in my fertility, that my sister might partake of my great light. O light of God, when will you find the heart of man? Write not. I would not that men know the sorrow of my heart. Amen. I turned me to west, and the archangel bore a flaming book, on which was letters An and Enochian, which was drawn a fiery scorpion, yet cold withal. Until the book of the east be opened, until the hour sound, until the voice vibrate, until it pierce my depth. Look not on high, look not beneath, for you will find a life which is as death, or a death which should be infinite. For you are submitted to the four. 5 you shall find, but 7 is lone and far. So 4, 5, 7. Okay. O Lord God, let your spirit hide that onto me. For I am lost in the night of infinite pain. No hope, no God, no resurrection, no end. I fall, I fear. O Savior of the world, bruise my head with thy foot, to save the world, that once again I touch him whom I slew. That in my death I feel the radiance and the heat of moving of thy robes. Let us alone. What have we to do with you, O Jesus of Nazareth? Go, go. If I keep silent, or if I speak each word in anguish without hope, and I hear the ether cry out, return, return, return. For the work is ended, and the book is shut. Let the glory of the God be blessed forever of the aeons. Amen. Thus far is the voice of text and no more. So the thing about text, right? Text is the outer ether. It's the 30th ether. So it's the inner, it's the material world. So one thing that's interesting about text, I think, in my opinion, is that text basically covers the 4 cardinal directions. It covers north, east, south, and west. And in the constraints of this, it talks about basically it talks about the sealing of the 4 cardinal points of the directions. Very similar to book of I don't know if you guys are understanding this, but it's very book of Revelation like, right? The vision of the voice is giving a very book of Revelation kind of view. It's everything's ending, everything is kind of like coming to an end. You know, it literally says the end, the end, the end in the vision of the voice, right? So with that being said, in the vision and the voice, there is a huge emphasis on basically like the end times basically. But perhaps this end is not the end of the physical world. The end is the end of an age of the physical world. It's the end of a cycle. It's a cyclical end. It's not an actual physical end, it's a cyclical end, right? So yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. But let's see. Mountain Dew. It's a vision or a dream. What you want, got a part of Celine? What you want, got a part of Celine? What you want, got a part of Celine? All right. Yeah. Wow, this is very interesting. The cry of the 29th ether, which is called Ri. The sky appears covered with stars of gold. The background is of green, but the impression is also of darkness. An immense eagle angel is before me. His wings seem to hide and the heaven. All the heaven, sorry. His wings seem to hide all the heaven. He cried aloud, saying, the voice of the Lord upon the waters, the terror of God upon mankind. The voice of the Lord maketh the sky to tremble. The stars are troubled. The airs fall. The verse voice speaketh and said, cursed be the earth, for her iniquity is great. O Lord, let thy mercy be lost in the great deep. Open your eyes of flame and light, O God, upon the wicked. Let's go, Samosa! Let's go! Let's go. So right now we're just talking about, we're reading the vision and the voice, ya dig? We're reading the vision and the voice because, you know, we be out here, be reading the vision and the voice. But this is my first time streaming. Yeah, spoken on that Crowley pack, you dig? Yeah, we spoken on the Crowley pack, you dig? Yeah. Sorry. Let your mercy be lost in the great deep. Open your eyes of flame and light, O God, upon the wicked. Lighten your eyes, the clamor of your voice, let it smite down the mountains. Let us not see it, cover we our eyes, lest we see the end of man. Close we our ears, lest we hear the cry of women. Let none speak of it, let none write it. I am troubled by my eyes are moist with dews of terror. Surely the bitterness of death is past. And I turned me to the south, and lo, a great lion as wounded and perplexed. Maybe he might have known about it. Honestly, he might have. He could have known about the Islamic Golden Age. Anyways, we're going to continue. He cried, I have conquered. Let the sons of the earth keep silence, for my name is become that of death. When will men learn the mysteries of creation? How much more of this disillusion? How much more of the disillusion? I turned me to the west, and there was a great bull. Okay. So here's something that's pretty interesting. Okay, here's something that's pretty interesting. The sky appears covered with the background of the man's ego. Okay, so yeah, Taurus. Yeah, Taurus. Yeah. No, here's the thing. Okay, are you guys familiar with the constellation Aquila? Aquila is a constellation that collides with Zeus. Actually, Zeus's mount is Aquila, the eagle. But so far we have an eagle, right? We have an eagle, then we have a lion, and now we have a bull, right? So in each and every single like point that Crowley, those are all fixed signs. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. White with horns. Okay, so it turned me to the west, and there was a great bull, white with horns of white and black and gold. Yeah, good job, Samosa. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like it's the same signs that are on the Wheel of Fortune card, which is Jupiter. Exactly. So we got the eagle, right? Which if people don't know Aquila, like if oh hi Tyrone, but if people don't know Aquila, that's fine. Like what's important to know is that Aquila is associated with Zeus, right? So Zeus basically owns like or is mounted or like is characterized by the eagle, right? So think about this, guys. We have the eagle, we have the lion, we have the bull. So now all we need is the scorpion, and we need the water bear, right? Or or Aquarius. So yeah, we're gonna see if there's more if that's there though. Um, His mouth was scarlet, and his eyes as sapphire stones. With a great sword he shore the skies asunder, and amid the silver flashes of steel grew lightnings and deep clouds of indigo. He spoke, "It is finished! My mother has unveiled herself. My sister has violated herself. The life of things has disclosed its mystery. The work of the moon is done. Motion is ended forever. Clipped are the eagle's wings, but my shoulders have not lost their strength. I have heard a great voice from above crying. The eagle is Scorpio. The eagle is Scorpio. Oh, yo, that's interesting. Okay, okay. So now all we need is Aquarius. But here's the thing. Here's the thing though. In the 30th ether. Oh, hold up. Yeah. In the 30th ether, right? In the 30th ether, it says right there. That the Aeon of Saturn is finished. If you guys see it right there, it says right there in the 30th ether that the Aeon of Saturn is finished, right? So, yeah. The work of the moon is done. Motion is ended forever. Clipped are the eagle's wings, but my shoulders have not lost their strength. The Aeon of Osiris? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly. Because Osiris, think about. Yeah, it could be the same thing. Yeah, it could be the same thing. Yeah. Um. I heard a great voice from above crying, "You lie, for the volatile has indeed fixed itself. But it has risen above the sight. The world is desert, but the abodes of the house of my father are peopled, and his throne is crusted over the white brilliant stars, a luster of bright gems. In the north is a man upon a great horse?" Okay, in the north is a man upon a great horse, having a scourge and balances in his hands. He is clothed in black velvet, and his face is stern and terrible. He spoke, saying, "I have judged. It is the end, the gate of the beginning. Look in the beneath, and you shall see a new world." I looked and saw a great abyss and a dark funnel of whirling waters or fixed airs, wherein were cities and monsters and trees and atoms, and mountains and little flames, and all the material of a universe. And all are sucked down one by one, as necessity has ordained. For below is a glittering jewel globe of gold and azure, set in a world of stars. And there came a voice from the abyss saying, "You see the current of destiny. Can you change one atom in its path? I am destiny. Do you think to control me? For who can move my course? And there falleth a thunderbolt therein, a catastrophe of explosion, and all is shattered. I saw above a vast arm reach down, dark and terrible, and a voice cried, I am eternity." Yeah, it has to be. No, no, no. The thing about the vision and the voice of Musa is it's all about all about the Aeon of Horus. Basically, it's all about basically like at least how the commentators think about it. They think about it like it's the end of the age of Pisces and going into the age of Aquarius, or it's the end of the Aeon of Osiris and going into Aeon of Horus. But yeah, it's pretty interesting so far. And a great mingled cry rose. "No, no, no. All is changed. All is confounded. Naught is ordered. The white is stained with blood. The black is kissed of the Christ. Return, return. It is a new chaos that you find us here. Chaos for you, for us it is the skeleton of a new truth." I said, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I kind of see it too. Yeah, yeah. I said, "Tell me this truth, for I have conjured you by the mighty names of God, that which you cannot but obey." The voice said, "Light is consumed as a child in the womb of its mother to develop itself anew. But pain and sorrow infinite, and darkness are invoked. For this child rises up within his mother, and does crucify herself within her bosom. He extended his arms into the arm of his mother, and the light became fivefold. Lux and Luz, Croesus and Cruz, Dio Deus, Septemir, Sempiterno." Okay. "And be the glory forever and ever unto the Most High God. Amen. Then I returned within my body, and gave a glory unto the Lord of a light and darkness, and Sacula Saclorum. Amen. On composing myself to sleep, I was shown an extremely brilliant Enochian in the character of the passing of the river, in an egg of white light. and I take this as the best of omens. The letter was extremely vivid and indeed, almost a dhyana. Alright, guys, ready? The visions of the 29th and 30th ether were given to Aleister Crowley in Mexico in August 1900, and Aleister Crowley is now trying to get the rest. It is to be remarked that the last 3 ethers have 10 angels attributed to them, and they therefore represent the 10 Sephiroth. Yet these 10 form but one, a Malkuth pendant to the next 3, and so on, each set being, as it were, absorbed in the higher. No, I didn't say Diana. I said Diana. Dhyana. I said Diana. Like the Dhyana Mudra. Like this is the Dhyana Mudra right here. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we might get something considered to Artemis though. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways. Oh wow! Yo, interesting. Guys, look. There's a cipher. There's a cipher right here. Look, there's a cipher right here. Look, we can decode this together hopefully. Yeah, we can decode this. Guys, look. So the last set consists therefore of the first 3 ethers with the remaining 27 as their Malkuth. And the first letters of the first 3 ethers are the key sigils of the most exalted interpretation of this Sephiroth. So if you guys see right here, I don't know if you guys can see this because it's flipped for me, but I is Chokma Bina, A is Chesed, N is Gebura, R is Tiferet, Z is Netzach, N is Hod, and O is Jasad. But so if we go back a little bit, right? If we go back just a little bit, you guys see this right here, right? AMBZ. If you guys see this right here, this is code. You know, this is code. And Crowley, yeah, of course, Z is for Netzach of all spheres. Yeah, Z for Zamosa. Yeah, but the AMBZ right here is the calling of the North, right? Then if you guys check right here, oh, almost show something crazy, but ABFMA, right? If you guys see the ABFMA, this right here is the code for the East, right? So we're gonna do a live decoding right here. I'm so excited. Okay, I have my pen in my pocket right here. Look, guys, look. A little offhanded. Oh no, where's my other pen? Okay. Look, I got this. I stole this pen from Planet Fitness. Guys, look, see, look. It literally says Planet Fit. It's got Planet Fitness's symbol on it. I stole it from Planet Fitness. But yeah. So let's see. Because we could go deeper into this decode now. Now that we know the implications of it, right? They're gonna come for you now. Planet Fitness on my ass now. They able to play about their pen. Yeah. What's it called? A M B Z. Right? You guys see this right here? AMBZ. Now, there are numerological associations with the what's it called? With the Sephiroth, right? So, but here's the thing that's weird. Hold up. Is there an L? Is there an L? Okay, no. Okay, thank God there's no L. But the L ether, excuse me. The L letter is Chokma and Bina. But A B F M A. Okay, so now we have now we have two A M B A M B Z and A B F M A, right? So FMA, Full Metal Alchemist confirmed, but yeah. So now we have the main two letters that are in the Vision the Voice Ether number 30. So what we can do with this is we can decode this from a Kabbalistic numerological sense. So it says A is Chesed, right? That's Jupiter. So Chesed is 4, right? Chesed is the number 4. So Chesed is 4. Then M. Yo, guys, they didn't make it. Okay. You guys see how like there's like a decoding for each and every single one of them, right? Okay. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. But you guys see how there's like a letter for each and every single one of them, right? Each and every single one of the Sephiroth. There isn't one for M. There's not one for M, and I'm my intuition's telling me right now that the Sephiroth that's located for M is Malkuth, but and the reason why I think that is because the last set consists therefore of the first three ethers with the remaining 27 as their Malkuth, right? And the letters of the first three ethers are the key sigils of the most exalted interpretation of the Sephiroth, but yeah, there is no Malkuth in this. There's Kether, there's Chokma, there's Chisa, there's Gebra, there's even Yasad. Slow down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9. But I'm assuming that M would be Malkuth. Now, if we do this right, it should be this. So if you guys see right here, we got number 4. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this. So A is Chesed, which is 4. M is Malkuth, which is 10. So 4, 10. So we got A, 4, M, 10. Then we got B, which equals... There's no B either? What? There's no B either. That's crazy. Okay. So, what would we do for B? Couldn't the lack of Malkuth be a parallel to how the planet Earth isn't used within planetary magic because it's all around us? Yes, but another thing about Earth though is that it's not the reason why Earth isn't used in planetary magic is because in a typical sense, Earth is seen as the element, right? Earth is seen as an element. It's seen as a nocturnal element, as a feminine element, right? So like because Malkuth is the Earth, but it also belongs to the world of Asya, which is also characterized by the element of Earth, right? So from what I've recollected, I'm pretty sure that the what's it called? The Earth is it's there. It's just not like invoked as its own planet because it's more seen as an element rather than seen as a planet. But there's no B either. Which I find very interesting. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here, but I'm gonna say that B is Bina. Now, I could be wrong. But I'm very emphatic on the idea that B is Bina. But if we do that, right? And there's almost like a little synchronization there too. Here look, 3, and then the Z is Netzach, which is 7. Okay. So we kind of had to do some B as in Hebrew letter Bet. Facts. So we did A is 4, M is 10, B is 3, because Bina is the third sphere. B in 3, and then Z as in 7, right? Which is Netzach. Now, there's a lot of stuff we can do off rip with this. Now, First of all, we can add them together, right? We can add them together. So how do we do that, right? 4 plus 10 is 14, plus 3 is 17, plus 7 is 24, right? So think about, no, 24 is is a divisor of 12. It's 12 times 2. So there's already kind of like a pretty cool synchronization in that process already. But um the process of turning um um like of these letters. I mean, you know what? Maybe we should go deeper. How about we do the rest of the decode? Maybe I'm jumping the gun right now, but yeah. So we did the first one. We did the first one. How about that? We're gonna label this one first and second. Okay. So we got the first one and the second one. Yeah, 12 hours on the clock, 24 in a day. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. 12 hours on the clock, 24 hours in a day. But let's keep going, okay? Let's keep going. So, ABFMA. ABFMA. Um so we know A is Netsa or is she said, right? So we know A is she said. So A is she said, which is 4. B is well, we're assuming B is Bana, which would make it 3. Then we're going to be hold up. Okay. So then we have the letter F. Huh. There's no F either. What the heck? Yo, this cipher is so faulty, man. What the hell? Bro. I should have known. I should have known Crowley, bro. I should have known Crowley was gonna do this, bro. He's gonna make us fight for this thing, bro. He's gonna make us fight for this thing. He's gonna make us shoot through hoops and go through freaking fire rings to understand the cipher. He's not gonna spell it out for us. He's trolling us from beyond the grave, bro. On God, he. Oh my God, yo, my tripod fell. My tripod fell. But this guy gave us a cipher. This guy literally gave us a cipher and it's faulty. What the hell? This is what I mean by you cannot trust everything Crowley does because he will make you work. He will make you work for that information. He will make you work for that gnosis, right? So I wanted to preface this though. So it's possible, right? It's possible. So we have the letters. Okay, we have a letter I right here. We have a letter I right here, as for Kether. Then we have L for Chokmambina. Then we have A for Chised. Then we have N for Gebura. Then we have R for Tiferet. Then we have Z for Netzach. Then we have N for Hod. And then O for Yesod, right? So here's the thing, right? In these ciphers right here, we don't have Z. No, we have Z. Sorry, we don't have B and we don't have F, right? Chat, what do you think is the best contender for F? What would you say is the best? Now, here's the thing though. I could pull the Enochian characters, because here's the thing, guys. I did a previous decoding on these letters right here. And I used the Enochian gematria for this because it says that the letters are in Enochian. So if you guys want to see it right here, 6, 8, 1, 18 is the first one. And then 6, hold up. 6, 1, 5, the sixth, right? Could be. Oh, you know what? Let's see. F. I mean the A B C D E F. I mean F is the sixth English letter, but this is Enochian, right? So Enochian is kind of tricky. they have like different like dialects, I guess, and different like letterings for the numbers or numberings for the letters. But yeah, okay, so 3. I'm gonna put this blank for now. I'm gonna put this blank for now. Okay, I'm gonna put this blank for now. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna decode the rest of it, but I'm gonna put this one blank for now. I'm gonna put it as a placeholder. So the F we don't really understand too much. At least I don't understand it right now. Uh, F, and then M we know is we were assuming is Malkuth, and then A equals 4. So here's the thing, guys. It's very possible that F could be 3. It's very possible that F could be 3. Now the reason why I'm saying that is because if you guys look at the sequence of code, right? If you guys look at the sequence of code, like you guys obviously know as above, so below, right? As above, so below. It's like a basic hermetic principle. So if you guys look at what we initially decoded, 4, 10, 3, and 7, right? This is 4, 3, 10, 4. Now there's a missing integer right here. There's a missing number right here. And I'm really thinking that this could be 3. Now, the reason why I'm thinking this could be 3 is because um or 7, it could be either 3 or 7. The reason why I'm thinking it could either be either 3 or 7 is because it fits the sequence right here. It fits the sequence. So, I have the Enochian cipher right here, but here ABFMA here ABFMA AB ABMZ ABFMA. Oh, interesting. Okay, so in Enochian, the letter F is 5, right? Letter F is 5, right? In Enochian, it's a number. So it's a number 5 in the Enochian alphabet. But I'm stumped on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm stumped on this one. But I'm thinking personally that F. Okay, here's the thing. Tiferet, there's hmm. There's no Sephiroth that start with the letter F or the letter P, unfortunately. But here's the thing, though. Note that the total angels of the aethers are 91. The numeration of Amen. Okay. Oh my god, I got people rooting for me. Let's go. I got people rooting for me. It's scored. It's scored. Yo, it's scored. Yo, it's scored. Yo, that's crazy. F. Okay, F could be so many things though. It could be so many things. I'm gonna. Okay. Here's the thing. 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 My final answer is a 7, and I'm gonna explain why. I'm gonna explain why my final answer is 7. I'm gonna explain why I think it's 7 in a second. 4, 10, 3, 7, right? 4, 10, 3, 7. Now, here's the thing, right? There's 4, 10, 3, and 7. Now there's 4, 3, 10, and 4, right? The only missing integer to completely line it up with the top code is 7. Now, is that a shot in the dark? It sure is. But I think we might actually get somewhere with this. So I'm going to say, final answer. I'm locking in this, guys. I'm going to say it's 7. Okay, I'm going to say it's 7. Now, funny. 437 is actually a Toronto area code number. 437. We have 416, 905, 647, and 437. But 437 is a Toronto area code number. So that's kind of funny too. Maybe that's speaking to me. Ooh, Crowley's in Toronto. But um what's it called? Yeah, so 437. So we have 437 10 4. So so 4 plus 3. Oh, and you know what's pretty interesting too? No, I just realized it too. 4 plus 3 is also 7, and 10 subtracted by 4 is 6. But 4 plus 3 is also 7, right? So 7, 14, 28. Okay. So we got okay. So if we take these numbers right here, guys, if we take these numbers right here, we have 24 and we have 28, right? We have 24, we have 24 total. 4, 10, 3, 7. 4 plus 10 is 14, plus 3 is 17, plus 7 is 24, right? So that's 24. Then we have 4, 3, and then what we assume to be 7, 10, and 4, right? So if we add that together, it gives us 28. So let's see. I gotta quick math this real quick because I don't have my calculator right now. But I'm pretty sure 20 plus 20 is 40, and then 4 plus 8 is 12. So 24 plus 28 is 52. It's 52. It's 52 cards in the deck. I played it once. You know what I'm saying? It's 52 cards in the deck. You know what I'm saying? We got five, and we got five viewers and 2 likes. Okay, we're saucing right now. We're saucing right now. But 20, and now I'm very confident. I'm very confident in this actually being the actual number. The reason why I say that is because the number 28 has a significance in the Book of Allah as well. So the Book of Allah has see, the Book of Allah has a hidden encryption. Here, I'm gonna get my Book of Allah real quick. Actually, no. I don't need to actually. I don't need to actually show you guys the Book of Allah because I have the Blinding Wings that has the code in it. But yeah, I have the Blinding Wings that has the code in it. So so in chapter 2 of the Book of Allah, we get a secret 28 variable code right here. Right here, right? And Natsok is 7. Okay. Natsok is 7. Okay. Triforce of Power book. Yeah. On God, bro. On God. But we got 24 and 28. 5 times 2. Ooh! Okay. So we obviously know that 24 plus 28 is 52, right? So we're going to add that right here. 52, right? 52, 40 and 8. 52. Yeah. Blinding Wings was the wisdom one. Yeah, Blinding Wings was the wisdom one. Yeah. Blinding Wings was the wisdom one. Yeah. The Kabbalistic Sufism was the power one. The Intersecting Schizophrenic was courage. But yeah. 52. 5 times 2 is 10, right? So there's 10 Sephirot in total. We have 10 Sephirot, right? We have 10 Sephirot on the Tree of Life, right? Hold up. All right, this is my Tree of Life, guys. You guys see it? This is my Tree of Life. But there's 10 Sephirot. There's 10 Sephirot on the Tree of Life. And in the 10 Sephiroth tree of life, we get the whole systematic explanation of how it works. Now I wish I could multiply right now. Oh, what's good, Zen? How are you? Um, yeah, I wish I could multiply right now, guys, but I can't. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that's very interesting about that. 52 divided by 2 is 26. 26 is the tetragrammaton. It's the geometrical equivalent of the tetragrammaton. Now, what that means is that what that means is that the tetragrammaton is actually mentioned right here. It's mentioned right here. It's mentioned right here. You guys see the tetragrammaton right here? Right here? There's the tetragrammaton. Yod He Vav He. It's right here. Right? So in the tetragrammaton, we have the container of the divine presence, right? Now this, and like we said in the previously in the stream, right? This container, or this like divine container or articulation, it smashed against the magnum opus, the cubic stone. And when it did this, it shattered, right? So yeah. Um Okay. Okay. So I'm content with this. I'm content with what we have so far. Honestly, I'm very content with what we have so far. I'm gonna keep streaming though. I'm gonna keep streaming. I'm gonna stream till 11 or midnight actually. But yeah. I'm gonna keep streaming. Let's keep going, everybody. But oh, another thing too. Oh, okay, okay. Here's something that's cool too. So the vision of the voice is known as book 418. Not because it's actually the 418th book, but because 418 is the symbol for abracadabra. It's the geometrical equivalent of abracadabra, right? Or abrahadabra, like Crowley calls it, right? So yeah. Um I have a theory, guys. I have a theory. I'm gonna put this into play. I have a theory that B could also be. Look. Here's the thing, guys. So we know that the vision of the voice is called. Look, the vision of the voice is called Book 418, right? It's called Book 418. Now, in the first cipher, we had 10, and then what we placeholder is 3 and 7, right? Now here's the thing though. What if the 3 was actually 1? Now the reason why I say that is because there needs to be 4, 10, 8, right? There needs to be 418, right? We can't make that with 3, but we can make it with a 1. So let's see. There's a way. I think there's an algorithm to doing this, guys. I really do think there's an algorithm to doing this. But so we're gonna try this again. So 4, 10, 4, 10, 1. Okay, this time 1. We're gonna do 1. 4, 10, 1, 7. Now instead of 3, so like look how we did like 3 right here. Now we're gonna do 1 to perfectly balance out the 418, right? To balance this out. This is the key to understanding the book. You know what I'm saying? This is the key to understanding the book, the 418. Because now the reason why this is the case is because Crowley in the Book of Allah called abracadabra or 418 the gift of Rahor Kuit. It was a jewel of Rahor Kuit, right? So he's emphasizing a lot on the 418 code. Now, if we add these all together, 4 plus 10 is 14, plus 1 is 15, plus 7 is 22. Now, that's actually a very good number. Now, the reason why I'm going to say that is because there's 22 total Hebrew letters, right? There's 22 of total Hebrew letters. Now, using this in mind, right? Now that we know there's 22 Hebrew letters, right? There's 22 Hebrew letters, there's 22 major arcana. There's 22 Hebrew letters and there's 22 major arcana, correct? And if we add it like if we do it like this, if we let's see. So what would we have to add? What would we have to add now? Okay. So 4 1. So now we know 1. Now we know B is 1. Now we know B is 1, right? So 4 plus 1, right? 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 plus let's see. We're going to do 4 plus 1 plus the blank. We're going to do a blank again. Then 10, then 4. Equals. Now this is very easy, guys. So what we have to do, we're gonna do right here is we're gonna do something called reverse engineering. We're gonna be engineering. We're gonna do some reverse engineering. Okay. So how are we gonna find the mystery integer, right? So the way we're gonna find it is reverse engineering our preconceived number, this being 22, right? So 4 plus 10 plus 1 plus 7, obviously that would be 418, is 22, right? Now, 4, 1, blank, 10, 4. Now, if we add these together, right? 4 plus 1 is 5, right? So 4 plus 1 is 5, right? Plus 10, okay, so 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 10 is 15, plus 4 equals 19, right? It's 3. Oh, it's 3. Okay. It's 3. Okay. It's 3. Now I'm explain why it's 3. I'm gonna explain why it's 3. It's 3 because we reverse engineered the equation, right? We reverse engineered it. So if you add those together, it makes 22. Now, I'm pretty sure the number 44 was prevalent in this decode. But, here, let me see. Oh, yo. And here's some confirmation. Here's some confirmation for you guys. Okay? Okay, so initially, right? So initially, we assumed that here. So initially, guys, we assumed that that 4, 10, 3 was that the B equal to 3, right? We assumed that because B was so, like kind of hinting at Bana, right? We assumed that 3 equal B equal to 3. So 4, 10, 3, 7. Now once we change that, we make it into 1, right? Right? Now, likewise, we initially thought that F was 7, right? As in AB, as in like A, B, F, M, A. Hello, Illuminated, how are you? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. But, yeah. So, A, B, F, M, A. So, we assumed at the very least that F was going to equal to 7, right? But now we know that F actually equals to 3. Now, the reason why this is the case is actually in the vision and the voice. I'll explain how. So so it says right here that the visions of the 29th and 30th ether were given me to Mexico in the August of 1900, and I am now trying to get the rest. It is to be remarked that the last three ethers. So here's the thing. We can count. Everybody can count, right? I'm not trying to be condescending here, but everybody can count, right? Everybody can count. Everybody can count. Okay. I'm gonna ask a very good question. Okay. I'm gonna ask. It says this: the visions of the 29th and 30th ethers. That's two, right? That's two ethers, right? Now, why does it say then it is to be remarked about the last three ethers? Why does it say that, right? Why would it say that, right? It's saying that because it's trying to point at a place and where three is relevant in the decode, right? Because 29th, it's because Crowley said that he covered the 29th and 30th ether, right? Those are two ethers. So why does he then say the last three ethers if there's only two that were covered, right? Now I've told many different Thelemites about this. I'm like, yo, Crowley said that he covered ethers 29 to 30, but he said that there was the last three ethers. They thought he made a mistake. Now I'm not saying that he can't make mistakes, but I'm not assuming he can't make mistakes. But most editors or most publishers would probably change that, right? They're not that gaga over Crowley and where they're gonna be like, there's. I think it's something deliberate. I think he deliberately did something here, and where he's basically saying that. Another thing too is that the last set consists therefore of the first three ethers with the remaining 27 as their Malkuth, right? So, 27. Here's the thing about that, right? 27 is actually right here. It's 27. Okay. 27 is, if you guys look up diagonally, 317, it's 27, right? But yeah. So 27 is the 27 as their Malkuth. Yo! Okay. There's more stuff we can do here, guys. There's more stuff we can do in this decode. What if... Okay, so it says here that the last set consists, therefore, of the first three ethers with the remaining 27 as their Malkuth, right? It says the remaining 27. Now, what we could do, guys, is we could replace the 10s with 27s. Now, why would we do that? Because it says that the remainder 27 is Malkuth, right? So what if we were to do that, right? We go 4, 27, 1, 7. What does that equal to? So 4 plus 27 is 31, plus 1 is 32. Okay, 4 plus 27 is 31, plus 1 is 39. Okay, 39. 39. Okay. Now, if we do that again, 4, 1, 3, 27, and 4, right? What would that equal to us? So 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8. Okay, so 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8, plus 27 is 32, plus 4 is 36, right? So giving all of that, right? We now have 2 decodes. We now have three. Actually, we have 3 decodes, all in synchronization with the process of the vision of the voice. So I want to like give a little recap for anybody who just came to this, because I just see we got some new viewers. I want to give some recap to anybody who just came to the stream. Okay, let's recap. Okay, so in the vision of the voice ether number 30, right? We get these Enochian characters, right? We get these Enochian characters A, M, B, Z. Now in the in the same ether, in the 30th ether, right? In the 30th ether, we get another Enochian code, right? We get the code of hold up. We get the code of ABFAMA, right? ABFMA. Those codes, right? So Crowley gave us a cipher to decode these numbers, these letters into numbers. However, he didn't give us the full picture. He gave us just a little bit for us to comprehend on kind of leaning onto him, but then he gave us like missing numbers, basically missing values. How about that? He gave us missing values. Why? I don't know, but my phone's gonna die, but I want to keep streaming. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna get the my portable charger. Just gonna get my portable charger, guys. But this is a fun stream I'm having. I'm having a very fun stream, guys. But yeah. What? Hello? Charger, can you charge, please? One second, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Because I don't want my phone to die midstream. That would just suck. That would suck so badly if my phone just died midstream. But here. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna get my portable charger. Cause bye, Scorn. See you later. All right, guys. I guess I have to just ride it out until I can't no more because yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to ride it out till I can't no more because I started the stream at 70%. Like, yo, and I'm almost, the thing's almost dead. Like, yo, that's crazy. But yeah. We're gonna keep reading though. We're gonna keep reading because this is very interesting, I think. Let's see. Let's see. Now, there's more stuff we can do though. There's more stuff we can do, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. Okay. Okay. So, I equals 1. L equals 2 or 3. A equals 4. R equals 6. Z equals 7. N equals 8. O equals 9. You guys see this table of values? You guys see this table of values? So we have I equals 1, L equals 2 or 3. So which one is it though? That's kind of weird, but equals 2 or 3. Um R equals 6. Z equals 7. N equals 8, and then O equals 9. Now, I am gonna post results. I'm making a video on this. I'm already making a video where I deciphered it in a Nokian actually, but yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah, I'm basically doing DLC right now. This stream is like the DLC version of it. But Illuminate, if you're still there, check the stream right now. Here. I have it already done. I have the deciphering already done. I just want to decipher it based off of what Crowley said on the Sephiroth. Okay, bet. Okay, so okay, you still here? Okay, bet. So the letters, right? The letters can also be put into Enochian gematria. So the ABFMA or the AMBZ, I think it's AMBZ actually. AMBZ, yeah. The AMBZ can be 6, 8, 1, and 18, right? And the other one, the ABFMA, can be 61586. So I'm gonna end the stream off with telling you guys something like a little secret, okay? I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. Okay? But there is a synchronization with Islamic numerology and all of this stuff. There's a very huge synchronization with it. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but there's a very 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 powerful synchronization between these two codes and these two Islamic codes too. So what are these two Islamic codes? Well, I'll have to tell you guys in the video, but W, big W, big W, but I also wonder what AI would say about it. Honestly, AI does not compute with numerology like this. AI can this is advanced numerology. AI cannot AI is like it's not at this level yet. It's not at this level yet. But yeah, this requires a human mind, I think. I think this type of deciphering requires a human mind. And the reason why I say that is because um AI AI can only think of things from a certain algorithmic view. It can't really think outside the box, right? You tell AI to think outside the box, it's only gonna think what the box is from their means of understanding, and then try to think outside of what they think the box is from their means, right? So is um AI is like not the end all be all, but it would definitely be interesting to see what it thinks about it. I would definitely be interesting to see what it thinks about it. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream off at 90 minutes though. 90 minutes. So we got 4 minutes left in the stream, guys. Yeah, it would be interesting. I think so too. It would be really interesting. Um you guys could run that through. You guys can run that through AI though if you guys want. The characters are AMBZ and ABFMA, right? But it's an Enochian though. It's an Enochian. But if you guys would give the cipher to AI and if you guys want to like try it out, like be my guest. I don't think it's worth it, honestly. I don't think it's worth it. Because AI can only like it's only good for like certain algorithmic tasks, right? This is not really like an algorithm. This is like it's like a kind of like a variable thing. Like AI does not work very well with variables. It works very well with constants because it just like monotonously does constants like constantly. But AI is not very good when it comes to variables. And I know this for a fact because I've used a lot of GPT and a lot of Gemini, and whenever I try to get like some sort of variable, like a variety in the coding, it always just like messes it up, right? But yeah, uh last 3 minutes of the stream, guys. I'm going to give a poll. I'm make a poll. I'm make a poll. I'm make a poll. Make a poll. How did you guys like the stream? Good or bad? All right, bet. All right, guys. Well, the last 2 minutes of the stream, we're gonna just chill. We're gonna have some chill time, you know. But I was trying to read up to Ether's 20, but I just got so sidetracked with the code. I was like, like I got so sidetracked. But I apologize. You guys must forgive me, okay? But it's my stream anyways. I can do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? I can do whatever I want on my stream. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, last minute of the stream, last minute and a half. Uh I want to do like a quick outro, you know what I'm saying, for the last minute and a half of the stream. Thank you guys so much for looking at the face reveal. Hopefully you guys think I'm handsome. Hopefully it was worth it, right? Hopefully it was worth looking at looking at my face, you know what I'm saying, looking at how I look like and stuff like that. Hopefully it was worth seeing me, hopefully it was worth experiencing my face for the first time. At least for most people, it wasn't, because a lot of people came from a Discord server, and if you guys are here in the Discord server, you guys have already seen my face like aeons ago. And if you guys are like OGs of my YouTube journey, you guys would have known I've been on YouTube for 5 years. Like, I've had previous channels before, so if you guys have been paying attention to all of my channels up to this point, you would know that I am no stranger to showing my face on the internet. But I've just never showed my face on this channel. And I'm very excited to let you guys know that I had a lot of fun this stream. I think this was a very fun stream. Ikonastahab, I'm Ken 3 times of the Ikonastahab. Yes, that Ken 3 times, Ego Ken from the Ikonastahab. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm gonna keep doing this. We're gonna have these every once a week at least. I'm thinking either Tuesdays or Wednesdays. But yeah, let's go. Peace, guys. Love.